What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with some more Burnham. This time we checking out his hell of a ride. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up. See what he talking about today.
We had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were riding to heaven.
Hold on, before we even get into this, even the notes that he plays and the way that he kind of, you know, how they kind of give it that little wiggle, that little vibrato in it. Even the notes and the stuff that he plays in the instrument he select has an infusion of his own humor. I love the way that began. It's just so silly. Ding, bing, bang. It's the small things.
But you thought we were riding to heaven. Well, I motherfucking lied. So crank that funky shit to 11. Hey man, what's up, bro? You hear about Bo, dude? The kid sucks, man. Kid's trying to rap. He was in theater in high school. Now he's trying to rap. What? It was a him. Holy shit. Oh fuck, this motherfucker scares me. I can't do this shit. I can't do this shit. I can't fucking do this. Just shut up! Photos in.
That's very interesting, right? Whole bunch of people talking a bunch of crap and everything until you actually show up and then it's something different. That's interesting, right? Especially when he says you had a hell of a ride. You thought we were going to heaven, right? It was all a ruse. It was all illusions, just like all that smack that you was talking about. As soon as I show up, illusions. What smack? I wasn't talking about that. I'm sorry.
Shut up. I can't do this shit. I can't do this shit.
Backstabbers.
Dude, just shut up! Photosynthetical, I want a botanical, and I'm kind of theoretical. Quantum mechanical, alpha. Just shut up! Photosynthetical, I want a botanical, and
okay, photosynthetical, then botanical to reference theatrical, and then he follows with quantum. Okay.
I'm kind of theoretical, quantum mechanical, alphabetical, a word puritanical, not a hypothetical. I rule tyrannical, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Fuck the system, solar plex, us, the Lone Star Texas. Yeah, too smart to be sexus. Hey.
Interesting. After system, solar plexus. Right. I don't know what a solar plexus is, but for some reason I started thinking of, like, he said epticism. I was thinking of like a superplex, you know, where you take somebody and you slam on everything, which could also kind of tie into epticism. You'll give him a suplex, but he said solar plex. So, but I don't know what a solar plex is. He's got a lot of multi-syllabic stuff in here.
Slow it down, the shit's too quick. Fuck it, stick with it. The kid is too sick to quit. Haters, suck my dick. Handle the candle, lick the wick, no stop. You're better than that. Come on, male definition, there's a letter in that. Spell male, then repeat the second letter in that. A, if you gotta go to letter in that.
Okay, so, yeah. So far, this is probably definitely one of his most lyrical, right? Because the multisyllabic stuff is going crazy. And a whole lot of people can get up here and say a bunch of multisyllabic stuff and make it sound impressive. But if you're actually saying something that's really, really super fire, male definition, there's a letter in that. You know, letter, like a male letter, it is spell male, repeat the second letter in that. AA, if you got a girl, don't let her in that. AA, Alcohol Anonymous, I don't know.
On male definition, there's a letter in that. Spell male, then repeat the second letter in that. AA, if you gotta go, don't let her in that. I said I got a green light, Jay Gatsby, and no leaking's just for Maxi. So leak my tracks, they're tax-free. It's the way it should be if you ask me. Take this music, choose it, use it, fuse it. Abuse it, lose it, some of you like it sweet. But if it's just me, then me, let's ride the beat. Fucking in a bucket, my stomach is gonna up chuck. Texas Ranger, no Walker, get up chuck. Pixar
Chuck Norris,
cause they fucked up. What a fucked up, stuck up, suck up. Say this shit is crap, scoff. Write me off as some white kid trying to rap because I'm willing to quit. Just kidding, the kid will keep killing this shit. We've had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were riding to heaven. Well, I motherfucking
the organ.
Shit to 11. We've had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were riding to heaven.
It's soulful.
I motherfucking lied. So crank that funky shit to 11.
You know, I know that he has a lot of like meanings and stuff and everything. But I don't know, are enough people giving him credit for his musical ability, like outside of the lyrics that he writes? I have a mind to think that he composes all of his stuff, right? I don't ever see a team with it. And as a matter of fact, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure he composes all of his stuff. I mean, everything we always see him playing the piano, right? the amount of soul that he's able to kind of infuse it at to really kind of give this like this exhilarating ride and everything that's going on is the type of stuff you would hear in like a Disney track. You know what I mean? When the main character singing about something on their way to something. I really, really love it. The infusion of those soulful vocals and the organs is going crazy back there. Very pleasing to listen to.
Fucking life. So crank that funky shit to 11. Miracle acrobat, listen, empirical mathematician. The miracle aftermath is in part due to the fact that rap's elastic addict act is missing. Too smart to be dismissed. Hey, miss heartbeat, miss the fist. Kids can't cut us to the try your wrist. Shit, you got nothing on me. I'm a nihilist. Bumpo, flow, blow like the wind, go flow like the wind, blow, blowing up the window. Amnesty, amnesia. I remember a window in Indonesia. Pleased to meet ya. I don't believe in Jesus. Jesus, please don't sneeze your cheeses. Please, it's just what I believe it's. Not Jesus, it's Jesus, right? Not like the term I a right guy. Rhyme too tight and it's making you fight mine. Skin light right, thinking that when you ride by Lord of the Rings, man, I'm the token white guy.
Token. Okay.
And it's making you fight mine, skin light right, thinking that when you ride by Lord of the Rings, man, I'm the token white guy. Too dense, gotta rewind it. Hate my brain, but too sane to mind it. The meaning's there, but as a rule of thumb, just hum if you're too dumb to find it. We've had
So far, what I'm kind of getting here is, you know, especially with the hook, right? We got a hell of a ride. So it's almost like just when you know, Bo, the music that he's been putting out, right? He's been giving us a hell of a ride and everything. And everybody had like these types of assumptions and stuff as opposed to like where he was going to go with his music and everything. But then he kind of flipped it and said, actually, no, like it's almost like, hey, I'm on your side. And he flipped it and said, no, actually, I'm coming after you as well because nobody is safe. But you know this stuff gonna bump, so you might as well just crank it to 11, baby.
You thought we were riding to heaven. Well, I motherfucking lied. So crank that funky shit to 11. We've had a hell of a ride. But you thought we were riding to heaven. I motherfucking lied. Now crank that funky shit to 11, baby. We had a hell of a ride.
Oh, not the church claps. Turned his voice into a choir. This last part's absolutely amazing. Oh, he brought all the stops out for that one. Yeah, see, the thing about my channel is that I'm not necessarily like a really, really good like bar breakdowner. You know, there's gonna be some stuff that a lot of you guys caught on the first listen or maybe the 30th listen that I just simply couldn't put together. But musically, right? And I like to think that's what mostly, you know, my channel is. I love the sonics. Like that speaks more to me than lyrics at all the time. But I just absolutely love that soul. And then they start throwing in those claps and everything. Bro, I swear on everything, you might have to get up and kind of do the Jesus dance. You know what I'm saying? Any of my church going folks know what I'm talking about. When it be, you know, when the spirit get in, you just and it don't help that he added the tambourine and everything in there. Okay. I like that last part that he put right here. You think I'm joking. So after this, you know, a lot of people was listening to Bo and everything sounds super funny, right? But then he releases this song. Do you like, wait a minute? He's making all these jokes, but he's actually pretty serious. All of this stuff he's talking. I mean, we knew this, and you guys told me that down in the comments. But we're like, oh, this is serious stuff that he's talking about. Oh, well, let me listen to it a minute. And that's why he said crank it to 11, right? Crank it to 11. Listen to it more. I would be surprised if a lot of people looked at his music different. Like if you've been following him for a long time, and this is the latest song that he put out, I wouldn't be surprised if people who read between the lines started listening to his music and started consuming it a little bit differently, like I have after I listened to his Kanye rant, and you guys told me, oh, well, you ain't looking in between lines. I was like, oh, okay. See, I had you guys to help me out with that, but it looks like Bowden put it in the song himself. So sonically, this is definitely one of my favorite because he's absolutely jamming there. It definitely did take me back to church, man. All right, y'all. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.